Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It's January 17th, 2023 and there are new updates in regards to the possible swap between Marcelo Brozovic and Kessie. Also, it's reported that Memphis Depay has reached a personal agreement with Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are now ready to activate the release clause of one of the most valuable football players in South American football. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and now that Barcelona have won the Spanish Super Cup, they must turn their attention towards the remainder of competitions that they're currently in, beginning with the Copa del Rey, where Barcelona are set to face off against Ceuta in the round of 16 of the Spanish Cup. Now, Robert Lewandowski, who did not travel with the team to face off against Intercity in the round of 32, will reportedly travel with Barcelona and participate in that match against Ceuta. Now, two players who will not be traveling with the team to play against Ceuta will be both Ronald Araujo and Pedri, who Xabi have decided to rest both players since they have been playing a lot of minutes this past few matches. Now, speaking of Ronald Araujo, Joan Laporta has given a positive update in regards to the contract registration of Ronald Araujo and Gabi and to the contract extension of Alejandro Balde. Now, Ronald Araujo signed a new contract with Barcelona back in September, and Gabi extended his contract until 2026 last month. And Barcelona were hoping to register both contracts during this winter transfer market, but since Barcelona are currently over their wage limit due to the strict financial fair play rules, and Barcelona were unable to register both contracts, and both players will continue to earn salaries as they were playing for the reserves. Now, Barcelona were also hoping to extend the contract of Alejandro Balde, which expires in the summer of 2024 during this winter transfer market. However, due to the same problem, Barcelona are not going to be able to do so, and Alejandro Balde will also continue earning a salary like he's playing for the Barcelona under-19 youth team. Well, Joan Laporta has now given a positive update, and he has confirmed that Barcelona will be registering both contracts of Ronald Araujo and Gabi in the summer transfer market, and Barcelona will also be extending the contract of Alejandro Balde in the summer as well, which is when Barcelona are hoping to undergo several operations in order to reduce their wage bill and be able to afford new contracts. Now on to the news that the likelihood of a swap between Marcelo and Brozovic and Kessie has become highly unlikely after all parties involved have given an update. Now, as I reported previously, it was reported that Inter Milan were considering signing Kessie, and since Barcelona's official stance that they don't want any player to leave during the winter transfer market, and if they do, then Barcelona are gonna be requiring a player in exchange or a substantial transfer fee that would allow Barcelona to sign someone else in their place, then Inter Milan were reportedly willing to offer Marcelo Brozovic in the place of Kessie. Now, Barcelona had considered this swap deal because they consider Marcelo Brozovic's arrival in Barcelona as a positive thing and a reinforcement for the team, given that Brozovic could adapt very fast to the pivot position so he can replace Busquets when he leaves the club. However, Barcelona did not think that this deal could happen because, after all, Kessie has made it very clear that he wants to remain in Barcelona. While amid these rumors of a swap between Kessie and Marcelo Brozovic, Kessie's agent has confirmed once again that the Ivorian midfielder has no intention of leaving Barcelona in the winter transfer market. And Marcelo's Brozovic camp has also confirmed that the Croatian has no intention of leaving Inter Milan. Now, even the CEO of the Italian club has confirmed that Inter Milan are not willing to let Brozovic leave during this winter transfer market. So it seems that the likelihood of a swap between Kessie and Marcelo Brozovic is practically impossible since neither party involved are willing to make this move happen. Now, one player who has a better chance of leaving the club is Memphis Depay, who has reportedly reached a personal agreement with Atletico de Madrid. Now, as I reported previously, the Madrid-based club has chosen to sign Memphis Depay because they want to replace Joao Felix, who left to Chelsea on loan, and Barcelona and Memphis Depay are both in favor of this move. Now, given the Barcelona's official stance that if a player wants to leave the club, Barcelona are going to require a player in exchange or a substantial fee in exchange. Barcelona had requested from the Madrid-based club that they wanted Yannick Carrasco in exchange for Memphis Depay. Now, it's reported that Memphis Depay has reached a personal agreement with Atletico de Madrid. However, the Madrid-based club are reportedly not willing to part ways with Yannick Carrasco since they consider him a very important player on their team. Now, with Atletico de Madrid not willing to pay a transfer fee for Depay and not willing to exchange Yannick Carrasco for the Dutch forward, it seems that it's going to be very unlikely that Memphis Depay is going to be able to make the move to the Madrid-based club. However, Yannick Carrasco's agent, Penisavi, has confirmed today that Yannick Carrasco is in favor of a move to Barcelona, especially since Yannick Carrasco has been looking to leave Atletico de Madrid because he's reportedly not happy with what's going on at the club. Now, since Carrasco is in favor of making a move to Barcelona, this swap deal could still happen, but it will all depend on how much pressure Yannick Carrasco can place on Atletico de Madrid to let him leave and whether the Madrid-based club are gonna acquiesce with his demands. Now, there's also more optimism about this deal possibly happening because Yannick Carrasco's agent is Penisavi, which is the same agent as Robert Lewandowski. And as you might recall, Lewandowski wanted to leave Bayern Munich this past summer, but the Bundesliga club were not willing to allow him to leave. But after placing a lot of pressure on the Bundesliga club, Bayern Munich ended up acquiescing and allowing Robert Lewandowski to join Barcelona. So maybe Penisavi will be able to pull another miracle and he'll be able to convince Atletico de Madrid to let Yannick Carrasco go. Because if he doesn't, then the possibility of Memphis Depay making a move to the Madrid club is gonna be zero because Barcelona are requiring a transfer fee on Carrasco in exchange for the Dutch forward. And if that doesn't happen, then Barcelona have no problems of keeping Memphis Depay until the summer transfer market, which is when the Dutch forward's contract will expire with the club. Now, it's my personal opinion that if Barcelona cannot arrange the swap, that they should allow Memphis Depay to leave and then use the space that they clear in the wage bill of his departure to register the contracts of Ronald Araujo and Gabi, who have proven that they are the future of this team and they deserve to have their contracts registered because Barcelona need to secure these two young jewels, which every club in the world would pay a lot of money to have them on their team. Now on to the news that Barcelona are ready to trigger the release clause of one of the most valuable players in the South American football, Gianluca Prestiani. Now Gianluca Prestiani is a 16-year-old Argentinian winger who currently plays for the Argentinian team Vélez. And at only 16 years old, this player has been able to break into the first team of his current club, and he's even played in the Copa Libertadores, which is the biggest competition in South America, and it's the equivalent of the Champions League in the South American continent. Now, Gianluca Prestiani is reportedly one of the most promising players in South American football, and every major European clubs are wanting to sign him, including Real Madrid, who are battling Barcelona for the signing of this Argentinian jewel. And Prestiani's agent is a former Real Madrid player who could have facilitated the move of the player to the Madrid-based club. However, it seems that Gianluca Prestiani has chosen Barcelona over Real Madrid. Now, Barcelona are reportedly now ready to activate Gianluca Prestiani's release clause, which is worth 3 million euros. And these are the kind of signings that Barcelona should be making. Young players with a lot of promise who want to come to Barcelona and who don't cost the club that much. Because if they do end up working out, then Barcelona would have made a great business deal by signing a star for very little. And if they don't end up working out, then it will be no big deal because Barcelona wouldn't have spent that much money, so they don't have to worry about wasting a lot of money without seeing any returns. Now, speaking of young promising players, Barcelona are still in talks to try to sign Alberto Molero. Now, as reported previously, Alberto Molero is a 19-year-old midfielder who currently plays for the second division team Las Palmas, and he's considered one of the most promising talents in Spanish football, so much so that he has been dubbed the new Pedri. Now, Barcelona attempted to sign Alberto Molero this past summer, but they couldn't clear enough space on their wage bill to do it. And Las Palmas president, who has expressed that he wants to see Alberto Molero in Barcelona, reportedly traveled to Barcelona last month to continue the negotiations between both clubs. But Barcelona have now informed Las Palmas that the club are not going to be able to sign Molero during this winter transfer market. And it's reported that Las Palmas are now growing frustrated with Barcelona because they keep pushing the deadline further and further. While it seems that Alberto Molero is in no hurry to leave Las Palmas, because he has said many times in his interviews that it's his dream to arrive in Barcelona. And even though there are plenty of clubs interested in signing the youngster, he will reportedly not pressure to leave Las Palmas anytime soon unless it's to arrive at FC Barcelona. So hopefully Barcelona can clear enough space on their wage bill and sign this youngster, because again, these are the kind of players that Barcelona need to be signing. Young players with a lot of promise who want to come to the club to prove themselves. And we will end today's video with the news that Sergio Busquets has reportedly rejected the Saudi club al-Nassr's offer. Now, Sergio Busquets is yet to make a final decision in regards to his future and whether he's gonna leave the club at the end of the season when his contract expires and join Inter Milan in the MLS, or whether he's gonna renew his contract for one more year per Xavi's request. While the Saudi club al-Nassr, who signed Cristiano Ronaldo recently, had joined the race for Sergio Busquets and had offered him a lucrative contract. However, it's now reported that the Spanish midfielder has rejected the Saudi club's offer, but we have yet to see what will be his final decision in regards to his future. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I'd like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, peace, Barça.